You owe me $50. But for a little wager, it seems your brother remained faithful to Melanie, as I knew he would.
Where's my bag?
Just over here.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you. Keys must be in here somewhere. Gee, they could have gone anywhere. Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, what's so embarrassing? It's no big deal.
No, it must seem like the old, returning for the keys after the guests have gone trick, otherwise known as a tacky attempt to get into the host's trousers.
So, this is the big seduction number?
Hardly. If I was going to jump your bones, I would have definitely thought of something more original.
Such as?
Well, do you want a depression or a demonstration?
So this is the tacky attempt to get into the host's trousers?
Well, I wasn't planning it, but I've never been one to let an opportunity pass me by.
I have just been on the phone to my girlfriend, Melanie.
Oh, she's out of town.
Yeah, she still lives in Wanaka, unfortunately.
Wanaka. Well, there's a lot to be said for these long-distance relationships. It's marvellous when two people can just retain their freedom and independence.
While still respecting the commitments that they have made to each other.
Well, naturally. Well, it certainly looks like I'm not going to find my keys, so I'll be spending the night underneath a bridge, unless I get a better offer.
How does a double bed with a feather duvet and an electric blanket sound?
Very cozy.
It's all yours. I'll take the couch.
I just hope Daryl's test results come back clear so I can get rid of him. Not that he doesn't deserve some hideous, debilitating disease.
And that, dear listeners, was the voice of Dr. Meredith Fleming with her thought for the day on medical ethics.
I was joking. Sort of.
Tut-tut.
I know I have to treat him, but I don't have to like him, do I?
He's a paying customer. He's entitled to receive the same quality care as any of your other patients.
Yes, I know that. It's just a bit difficult to turn on the five-star bedside manner for a rapist, especially when it was Kirsty.
Well, even scumbags have feelings, darling. We all have to deal with all kinds of deviants, but if you allow yourself to stand in judgment over them, you're not doing your job.
I'm not going to administer a lethal injection. I just find him a bit difficult to deal with, that's all.
Corners up, huh? Hey, when we win our bet, you can take all that cash and buy yourself a fab new frock.
And how can you be so sure that we're going to win?
Because I have complete faith in Chris's unfaithfulness.
What's all this?
The bet's on Christopher's raging hormones. Will he succumb to temptation or save the dubious delights of his body for his beloved Melanie?
God, you people, you're a pack of vultures. Is there anyone left with a conscience?
We're just having some fun.
Yeah, so what are the odds? Am I too late to place a bet?
Here we go. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's a work of art, Nick. Especially the way it's dribbling down the wall.
It's just the undercoat, man. You do it if you're such an expert.
Just don't put too much paint on your brush, you dork.
I gave you this job, Nielsen. Any more cheek out of you and you'll be down the road.
Yes, sir, Mr. Harrison. I'm very grateful, Mr. Harrison. You're a greasy little runt.
Day-to-day, boys. Wow, look at that. A single stroke of paint.
Yeah, it must be time for smoko.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got there?
This is primo quality enamel. A painting contractor's dream. Flows on like silk, cuts your painting time by half.
Yeah? I haven't bought the top coat yet. What colour is it?
This is white, Nick, which means you can tint it in any shade you like.
How much?
Well, for you, $35.
Bought.
Excellent.
Take the whole lot.
Enjoy.
Uh-oh, look out, Godmother's coming.
Oh, good. You've started. I hope you're not rushing through it, though.
I thought you wanted it done as soon as possible.
I do, but I want it done properly. You're not just painting a wall here, Nick. You're creating and fulfilling my artistic vision. Now, here's the colour scheme. Make sure you get the colours exactimo, or...
Yeah, I'm not blind.
I mean it, Nick. Even a subtle difference in the shade, and you'll destroy my whole concept, okay?
Where do you think you're going?
Pain tinted?
School.
Well, what about all this, mate?
Relax, mate. I'll be back at lunchtime. Just think about your next bike payment. That should keep you going.
Where is that damn stuff?
Good morning.
No, it isn't. I'm pre-menstrual. I've got a big zit coming up on my chin. I'm late for my photo shoot. And I can't find my damn clear eyes. You, on the other hand, look very sexy. Your dress sense has improved immeasurably since last night.
Thank you, I think.
You're welcome.
Felicity.
I know. I look like a dog, right? I've got to go to the chemist.
No. I was just going to ask if you wanted some breakfast.
Breakfast? What's that? I gotta go. Bye, beautiful people. Oh. Don't tell anyone you saw me looking like this.
Who was that masked woman?
Oh, morning, boys. What a night. How did you sleep?
I found your keys.
Oh, great. Where were they?
Digging into my back all night.
Oh, poor baby. Do you mind if I have a shower?
Not at all. It's all part of the service. En suite right through there. Towels in the cupboard.
Much obliged.
She lost her keys, so she stayed the night.
Jenny, get hold of the new equipment supplier. I was supposed to meet their rep, Baker or Barker.
Baxter.
That's it. So I got held up in surgery, but I'm on my way.
There's no need, Michael. I realised you were tied up, so I met with him myself.
Oh, did you?
It was a very productive meeting. I managed to secure a good deal on all the routine gear they'll be supplying.
Yes, but I wanted to talk to him about the cost of the new blood warmer.
Oh, yes, we discussed that. I think with a bit more haggling, they'll drop the price.
Oh, good.
Oh, Michael, while you've got a minute, my new contract.
Yeah, look, I haven't got time. It's going to have to wait.
Michael, all I want is a simple yes or no.
Jenny, as you can see, I have an enormous amount to get through.
I'm serious about this. Either I retain my position as Chief Administrative Officer or I'm leaving.
I don't take kindly to ultimatums, but I will get back to you on this when I get the time.
You mean don't hold your breath?
I mean, that is the best that I can do for now.
No, I've completely gone off the whole idea. I reckon the less you have it, the less you want it.
Yeah, me too.
What's this, the inaugural meeting of the Celibates Club?
How'd you guess?
Well, probably because the last packet of condoms I ever bought are well past their use-by date.
In that case, I think we better make you president.
Seconded.
I accept. I now declare the first annual general meeting of the Shortland Street Celibates Club open. Any new members?
Well, I'm glad that you're all in high spirits this morning because we've got a lot of work to get through. I'm going to have to assign one of you to Daryl Nielsen. He's going to need fairly constant monitoring.
Give me bedpans. Anything.
As long as Daryl Nielsen's a patient here, he'll receive the same quality care as anyone else. Is that understood?
Yep.
You'd all do well to put your personal feelings aside and behave in a more professional manner.
I'll nurse him.
Very good, Steve. Follow me and we'll go through the procedure.
And I thought it was just going to be another boring day.
You must be cracked. Why do you want to go and look after that sleaze?
Because that sleaze has yet to meet Steve Mills, the nurse from hell.
Come on, Honor, this is no time to be coy. Did they do the dirty deed or not?
Apparently.
Yes, yes, yes! Hand over the Deleros.
I'm disappointed in Chris. I thought he was beyond all of this.
The world's full of liars, cheats, and adulterers. Our Chris is merely one of the many sinners.
I don't find this as amusing as you obviously do.
It's just because you don't want to pay up, boy. Wait until I tell the rest of the punters.
My new contract. I drew it up myself. I thought I'd save you the trouble.
Very considerate.
It's quite straightforward. It's based on my old contract, but includes the officer Bruce made me. New title, new duties, and of course my increased salary.
Of course. Rather hefty increase, wouldn't you say?
Well, considering the extra duties I'll be taking on.
Well, I doubt if the clinic can sustain this sort of cost hike right now.
If I relieve you of the administrative load, it leaves you free to concentrate on medical and promotional work, which means more income for the clinic.
Thought this through very thoroughly, haven't you? Well, why don't you leave it with me for a while?
Michael, I'm not prepared to wait around forever. If you're not going to accept this contract, I'll start looking for another...
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll come back.
No, it's all right. Come in, Meredith, come in.
Really, it's nothing that can't wait.
No, we're through now. For the time being.
Well, I just wanted to say that I've thought about it and I'm fine about treating Daryl Nielsen. You were right. I was letting my personal feelings get in the way.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you, Meredith. I'm glad somebody's being reasonable around here.
He didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
That is so gross. Wish I had nothing to do with this stupid bet.
Oh, here we go again. Any excuse to get out of coughing up the reddies.
Here, you can have your filthy lucre. I just don't want to hear anything more about Chris Warner and his seedy love life.
Temper, temper. Now, don't spend it all at once.
You know, this has just confirmed what I thought about Chris. He's a typical Warner. You two go after anything in lipstick.
Now, on behalf of the rest of the Warner clan, I protest that.
Oh, please, you're all obsessed one way or another.
Yeah. Anyway, how do you know they actually did it?
I happen to have it from a very reliable source, namely Hone, that the lovely Andrea emerged from Chris's bedroom this morning in a haze of post-coital bliss.
Oh, spare us the sordid details.
You did want proof.
You know, I just can't believe that Chris would go for someone as predatory as Andrea.
She seems to be making a hobby out of destroying everybody's relationships.
Oh, I heard they bombed. Surprise, surprise. Well, they did, didn't they?
I beg your pardon? Oh, no, this is not that sort of clinic. I'm sure I don't know. Perhaps you should ring directory.
Oh, Linda, hi.
Hello, Kirsty, Madge.
Hi, Josh, how you going?
How are you, love?
We're soldiering on, aren't we, kiddo? In for more liver tests.
You're a brave little boy, Josh. My son's in here for tests too, but he's a big grown-up boy.
Oh, the nurse can take you through now, Linda.
Thanks.
That boy looks dreadful.
Poor kid.
Oh, Jenny,
What is it, Marge?
would you take over from me this afternoon? I've got to collect a few things for Daryl.
You won't be able to rely on me to help out on reception anymore, Marge. I'm going to be far too busy.
I thought things were back to normal now that Sir Bruce had been given the boot.
I'll leave it to you to let everyone know I'll be continuing as administrative officer.
Bully for you.
Well, there are other people around here with administrative skills that aren't nearly as stuck up.
Jealousy can be a very destructive emotion, Kirsty.
I am not jealous. I just think she could let some of the air out of her shoulders. That's all.
Shortland Street.
Can't you go any slower?
Gina, hey. A true craftsman, well, he paints every single stroke with love. Well, I don't just see this as your coffee shop walls. I see it as, well, more like the Sistine Chapel.
You do? Sorry to disturb you. Keep up the good work.
G'day, gorgeous.
Hello.
Michael's running late, but I'm glad I bumped into you.
Why's that?
I wanted to thank you for last night. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Don't mention it.
You know, the food and everything was just fabulous. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think?
I think it's disgusting.
Oh, come on, Alison. I mean, I know it's only the undercoat, but you won't recognise it tomorrow. It'll look much better.
How could you have anything to do with a woman like that? She's a homewrecker.
Hey?
She destroyed Jackie and Henry's relationship, or aren't you aware of that?
I was just being polite.
Oh, I feel sorry for Melanie. You don't even know what love is. I'm just glad I got away from you when I did.
Keep your arms straight and still. $155/90.
Is that good or bad?
It's all relative.
Oh, very reassuring, thank you. When am I going to see a doctor?
Hard to say, could be a while.
Now, what does that mean? 15 minutes before next Christmas?
If I was you, I'd keep calm, Daryl. Watch your blood pressure.
Morning. How are you feeling?
Nauseous, dizzy when I walk. I can't keep my balance.
What about the numbness in your finger?
Yeah, it's still there. And I've got this, funny sort of flickering in my eyes, twitching.
Could be nystagmus.
Oh, what's that?
Follow this. Right.
Well, I see you're still slightly hypertensive. We may have to use medication to bring that down if it continues.
What's wrong with me?
I'm not sure yet. Possibly a post-viral complication or some nervous system problem. But I can't give you a definite diagnosis until we run more tests, so in the meantime, rest.
So wheel him down the basement and save us all a lot of trouble.
I think you should keep comments like that to yourself, nurse. His eye movement. It does look nystagmatic.
So what do you think?
There's one possibility that can't be discounted.
Is this all you've done? We'll be here till doomsday at this rate.
Hey, that's all very well for you to say, Nick. You've been sitting on your fat ass all morning.
We don't get it done on time, we don't get paid.
Yeah, well, we won't get paid if we stuff it up either, will we? Okay, it takes time to do a good job.
I'll show you how it's done. You're such a swat, Nielsen. You just slap it on, see?
Oh, God, what a night. I'm aching all over.
My heart bleeds.
What's eating you?
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I still believe in sticking with what you've got if it's good.
Eh?
You can't even act innocent.
Look at this. It's ruined.
It's water-based paint. It'll come out.
That little hoodlum. You know, if you disciplined him occasionally, this sort of thing wouldn't happen.
I can't be held accountable for his every move.
Excuse me. Oh, look, I'm just making it worse. Look at that.
Give
Can
it
you?
here.
Thanks.
Perhaps you could do something for me.
Sure, what is it?
Sign my contract.
You're persistent, I'll give you that. All right, I will sign it. It'll make you happy.
Thank you, Michael. No.
No, it's no good. I'll have to go home and get my other suit. I'll leave a list of things for you to do.
Okay.
Oh, and I need someone to organise the opening for the new wing.
Oh, that's hardly an administrative duty.
Well, someone has to do it, and you've had to practice.
Yes, but...
Oh, look, take my jacket to the dry cleaners, will you? See if it can be salvaged.
Did you see the look on his face?
It's not funny. McKenna is one of my most important customers, and what do? You cologne?
He must have paid at least $500 for that suit. Oh, at least.
If I lose business because of you two, I might just have to deduct it from your fee.
You can't do that. If your customers are dumb enough to get in the way, what do they expect?
Oh, well, you just have to finish the job at night then, when there's no customers around.
Good one, Nick.
Now, what have the doctors told you?
Too early to tell, run more tests, blah, blah, blah. Basically, sod all.
Oh, they're just being thorough.
I keep feeling they're hiding something from me.
You're in the best possible hands. Besides, you've got me to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
I better get back to reception. I'll nip in again later. You get some shut-eye. Oh, Linda, Dr. Warner wanted to see you. I'll take you through if you like.
Oh, Tana. Back soon, bud.
What's wrong with the munchkin?
Sorry, patient details are confidential.
Poor little guy. Looks pretty crook.
I suppose I can't need to tell you. He contracted hepatitis about a year ago. He's pretty sick.
Nick should start a sideline. Genuine hand-painted designer suits.
You could ask Michael to model them at board meetings.
Oh, very good.
Kirsty, I need a favour.
Now, come on, Jenny. Going to the dry cleaners isn't in my job description either.
Oh, no, not that. I can drop it off on my way home.
Oh, I just thought...
I have to reorganise the opening of the new wing. I was hoping you could help.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Good. We'll come up to my office later and we'll discuss budgets and so on.
Oh, but what about Marge? She won't have anyone to help in reception.
I'm sure she'll cope. Won't you, Marge?
Give someone an inch.
It's called delegating, Marge.
And what's the fancy term for bootlicking?
Well, at least she can recognise people's potential.
What are you so happy about?
Shopping, 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 my favourite pastime.
You're not turning into a real girl on us, are you, Doctor?
Well, maybe. By the way, I should thank you for this.
Thank me.
Yeah, your extracurricular activities help pay for it. Well, one of the sleeves, anyway.
Have I missed something here?
Ah, it's all those dinner parties you throw. Can't keep turning up in the same outfit, can I?
Well, Meredith, you're a shocking liar.
We had a bet on whether you'd remain faithful to Melanie or not. I won.
Now, it should be in here somewhere. Yes, here we go. This is a list of people we've used before for various functions. They're all very, very good, but you just shop around if you want to.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get the best quote.
That's only part of it, mind you. There's no point in getting a cheap price if the quality's no good.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Is there anything else?
Hey, Mum.
Oh, Nick, not now. I'm busy.
Sorry, should I book an appointment?
Actually, I'm going out tonight, so I was wondering if I could...
Okay, Kirsty. I'll leave it there. Have you come to apologise to Michael for that paint on his jacket?
No, actually, I came to tell you I won't be home for dinner tonight. Gina wants us to paint the shop at night so we don't decorate any more of her customers.
Good thinking. Actually, I'm working late too, so get yourself some takeaways. There you go.
Okay. Gee, Nick, how's the painting going? Well, Mum, thanks for asking. It's going really, really well.
Nick!
Don't go, eh, Mum?
It's all right, Josh. I'll be right here when you wake up.
Nurse. Nurse. Can you raise my bed up? If it's not too much trouble.
I've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, and where are my test results? I've been waiting hours and no one said anything.
You're not the only patient here, Daryl.
Yeah, I know that, but I can't be that difficult to diagnose, can I? I mean, so far I've heard nervous system disorder, post-viral something or other, and hypertension.
Well, you'll have to wait and talk to a doctor, but I'll say hypertension's the least of your troubles.
This numbness, it's not some sort of neurological disease, is it?
It's possible.
It starts off slowly like this, doesn't it?
Is there a problem here, nurse?
Nothing I can't handle, nurse.
Is it multiple sclerosis?
Daryl, there's no point in jumping to conclusions. You have to wait till the final diagnosis, but, well, we can't rule it out.
Steve. Well, how far's it going to spread? I'm not going to end up in a wheelchair, am I? For God's sake, tell me.
Stop it, Steve.
Stop what?
I need to know what's going to happen to me.
Ellie.
What are you trying to do, scare him to death? You go one step further and I'll report you.
And just what is it you're going to report?
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.